Hi, I'm Dr. Ritvika Basu. I'm a PhD holder in psychology where my area of research was in music therapy. At present, I am leading the training academy of India Autism Center. As you all know, India Autism Center is about to open its doors of Samaavesh, the residential care for individuals diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder and intellectual disability in November 2026. Many of the parents and guardians have a lot of questions regarding what kind of caregiving services can India Autism provide for their wards. I'll be answering a few of those commonly asked questions. The first being, what qualifications and personal qualities are required to become a caregiver at Samaavesh? Well, when we are choosing the caregivers, or we call them the support staff, we are being extremely meticulous and careful about their educational background and also their personality pattern. So for that, while we are choosing the caregivers, we make it a point to go through a rigorous step from personality questionnaires, administering them, to get a rough idea or profile about their personality structure, followed by a rigorous interview section with the specialists in this field and our human resource team, where they delve deeper into their different qualities like their problem-solving abilities, alertness, their truthfulness, how patient they can be, their willingness, what motivates them to choose such a profession, and so on. We also try to get an inkling into their awareness about disability, most importantly neurodevelopmental disorders like autism, after which we finally come to a conclusion and we very carefully choose who are those aspirants whom we would like to train up and then place them as caregivers or the support staff at the campus. The next question was, what different types of caregivers and support staff will be part of daily life on the campus? We have primarily two categories of caregivers. The first one is the primary support staff, who are coming after passing the 12th standard, or those who are not from the psychology or background or disability field. For them, we have 6-month training program, which the curriculum, the module of which has been approved by the Rehabilitation Council of India, the statutory and regulatory body, who takes care of the quality of all the trainings that happen. And that is an extensive 6-month training program that the trainees go through, which is an amalgamation and a combination of theory, practical, as well as academic internship. The senior category, we call them the senior support staff. They come from the nursing and the special education background. And for them also, we have a 3-month pre-placement training on caregiving. This is a shorter course because the candidates, they're already coming with some kind of idea and background about neurodevelopmental disorders. After they successfully complete the 6-month or the 3 months training program, they are placed under the clinical team or the multidisciplinary team, where they'll be given extensive exposure of internship before they are allowed to work directly with our residents at Samaavesh from November 2026. Apart from that, we also have hygiene support staff. They will be taking care of their bathing, dressing up, those who need that assistance, and the more intimate care perspectives. Before we allow the hygiene support staff to work directly with the residents, they will also be given about 10 days of sensitization training by the training academy team, where we have very experienced mentors who have experience in this field of disability care and autism care. These two categories of caregivers, like the primary and senior support staff, and below them the hygiene support staff, they will be reporting to the multidisciplinary team, under whose supervision and constant guidance and mentorship, they'll be working and taking care of the residents. So the third question is, how does IAC assess emotional readiness and long-term suitability while selecting the caregivers? As I've already mentioned earlier, for the primary and the senior support staff aspirants, they go through rigorous multiple levels of assessments. The first being using standardized psychological tools, the personality tools that we have, to get a more holistic profile about the personality pattern of these individuals. Once we have the profiles ready, which are being assessed by trained and skilled psychologists only, they are sent and shared with the team of the interviewers. We have in the team domain experts who have experience in the field of disability and, most importantly, autism care, and a very skilled team of human resource department. So they together analyze the personality profiles, their educational background, as well as their professional backgrounds and experiences, based on which they try to probe deeper into their personality traits, how they would behave or they have already behaved in certain circumstances, by using different case studies or presenting to them different situation-based questions. So it is a mixture of quantitative and qualitative approach to get a very holistic idea about the personality profile of the caregivers. After they are carefully selected as the trainees, they are put under the training academy team, where the experienced and skilled mentors continuously try to hone them about all the qualities that a caregiver needs to work in this field of autism care. There is a major portion where we put tremendous emphasis about the qualities and the characteristics that a caregiver must possess and how they can develop those as a part of their lifestyle. We also put tremendous importance and focus on self-care for the caregivers, which is no less important, to help them understand how to balance between their roles as caregivers while at the same time taking care of their physical and psychological well-being. After they have completed with the training phase with us for 3 or 6 months, depending upon their seniority level, they are placed under the multidisciplinary team who supervise them during their internship period. To mention here, during their training period also, they are given exposure to the different organizations who have a legacy or expertise of providing care and holistic support to individuals with autism and intellectual disability. So the practical sessions, followed by the extensive and rigorous internship sessions under the guidance and mentorship of the training academy mentors and the experts from the multidisciplinary team, they are given ample scope and opportunity to try to develop the very human qualities that a caregiver needs, like patience, resilience, compassion, empathy, problem-solving abilities. I would like to inform all the guardians and parents that the Training Academy, in close collaboration with the Learning and Development team, are trying to build robust modules and training programs which will help them to keep them updated and upskill their knowledge while they will work with the residents at the campus. So there will be ample scope for self-development and upskilling and improvement when they are wanting to work in the field of autism care. This brings us to the end of this session. Thank you for watching and giving a patient listening. You can also check our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube channels for more updates, and also to come across different podcasts which we feel are highly relevant and informative when it concerns autism, intellectual disability, and all other neurodevelopmental disorders, and how the care and the support system works. Thank you.